The Big Iron Farm Show is marking a big anniversary this year, 40 years. Despite the pandemic, the show is going on in West Fargo, North Dakota. Jonathan Knutson talks to a driving force behind the show who's been there almost from the beginning.
It's pretty exciting, 40 years of farm show.
This is the Big Iron Farm Show's 40th year. We're here with a man who has spent 38 years with the show and currently is one of its leaders.
Big Iron is important. Big Iron is where you see the new innovative things that are going on.
Dave Gehrtz is chairman of the Big Iron Farm Show Committee. He's seen many advances in ag tech and equipment in nearly 4 decades at the show.
Well, the changes that we saw in the first 20 years of my career versus the last 20 years or even the last 10 years have been by leaps and bounds. If it isn't at Big Iron, you don't need it.
But this year's pandemic is a big challenge. Gehrtz says organizers never considered canceling this year's event. That's partly because there's 3,500 acres to space out activities. Some big exhibitors are skipping this year and some social events were canceled. But they're following safety guidelines and encouraging everyone to wear masks.
I mean, we have to follow the rules so that we can make this show as big and better with the pandemic that we have going on in this country, that North Dakota is still a great place to be, and Big Iron is where you want to be.
Attendance will most likely be down. Normally about 60,000 to 70,000 people attend. This year, about half that number is expected. But the show's long-term future remains bright, Gehrtz says. In West Fargo, this is Jonathan Knutson for AgWeek.